Hey guys, I just watched Wonder Woman. I was able to catch the Thursday opening day 7 o'clock showing. It wasn't that crowded. I thought there would be more people when I arrived 2 hours early, but overall, I felt the film was good. It was very inconsistent. There were some parts that I really liked, and there's some other parts that you could feel the audible cringe in the room. And I guess if we start from the beginning, this is a spoiler-free review, but I will just talk about general things that happen or general feelings. In the very beginning, I was kind of worried because the tone felt kind of too campy. It didn't feel, I guess, real. It felt kind of fake. Especially when we see the initial world. The way they interact with each other is a bit cheesy, but it still serves a purpose. It's setting up the story. Once we move with Wonder Woman to the human world off of the island, that's when the heart of this film really comes through. The way we see Wonder Woman interacting with all of these new things that she's experiencing, from the clothes to the way people are to, women's role in this society, I think that's where this movie really shines, because Gal Gadot she has so much charisma in this role. She's so likable, she's so fierce, but at the same time she balances her strength with this femininity and this childlike wonder of exploring the human world. And this Wonder Woman kind of differs from, I guess, if you've seen the cartoon Wonder Woman, they're a little bit different. And actually, not just a little bit different, I would say they're a lot different. I think, again, it's Gal Gadot, it's her personality, and I'm kind of glad that they let her be her because it seems more genuine. I would say the Justice League cartoon Wonder Woman, she's a little bit more disdainful, or sometimes she's like very arrogant and she's kind of disdainful towards the humans, like, oh, let them fight, we're better than them kind of attitude. But this Wonder Woman is a lot sweeter and more empathetic, and I wish that they could have gone more to the Justice League Wonder Woman at times. But I think they let Gal Gadot be herself, because when she smiles, like, honestly, I feel like my body's melting. It's just so bright and positive, and that's what this Wonder Woman is. She's kind of made it her own role, and I definitely think that's a good idea if you're choosing her as an actress. Maybe for the other more ferocious Wonder Woman, they probably should have cast somebody else. But for Gal Gadot, it's a good character. Some of the fight scenes were actually really cool. Like, I saw some fight scenes that I don't think I've really seen before, and they got me really excited. There's especially this one move that was just awesome, and it's like a great, like a video game kind of move. All I'll say is just Smash Brothers. If you know Smash Brothers, then you'll get the reference I'm trying to say about the move. Some other parts that I liked are, I thought Chris Pine was actually very good. He is definitely kind of just this funny dude who leads Diana, or Wonder Woman, through this journey of discovering what human beings are like. All the other side characters are actually pretty good. The people that become his team, the girl who's Chris Pine's character's secretary, they're all very well done. What are some other things I liked? Yeah, action scenes, characters are good. Yeah, that's a lot of positive. For a DC movie, this is definitely one of the better ones. Probably the best one. The stuff I didn't like was, I guess, the beginning and also the pacing. Sometimes the pacing felt a little bit too slow. They were really taking their time. And I checked my watch a few times. I wasn't always as engaged as I would want to be. This movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's a long movie, so that definitely didn't help. I would say the ending is also it gets a little messy, but I think it gets its point across. It doesn't break the mold from what superhero genres should be. It follows it pretty closely. But I think that's okay, because Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman is this new character. She has a very specific personality that's very interesting. One other thing that bothered me is also the color palette. It was really, really dark, and the CGI was a little bit too obvious. Not just a little bit. The CGI was very obvious, and I wish they could find a way to make it look more realistic. And when Wonder Woman, her colors look cool. I thought her costume actually looks pretty good, but when the background is all gray and dreary or it's all completely fire, it kind of loses its impact because it just looks like a CGI mess, to be honest. But again, in the end, Wonder Woman is a cool character. In parts that it was slow, it was because we were having conversations with her or other characters were having conversations with her. So that's key. I think as long as your characters are interesting, all of these other issues can be overlooked most of the time. In summary, Wonder Woman is a good movie. It's not a perfect movie. It's kind of inconsistent, but we learn to really love the character of Wonder Woman. The side characters are interesting, and most of the action set pieces are a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend you see this movie. That's all I got. I'll see you guys next time.